After a month of experimenting with the Vegan Wednesday Bake With Me videos, I've come to the conclusion that separating the bakes apart from the Sunday vlog really has no added value. So from next week, the bakes will be incorporated back into the regular Sunday vlog. Until the end of May 2024, for your chance to get your name on my table, get a friend to like, subscribe, and mention your name in the comments below. For a long time now, I've been thinking about making some coasters with air-dried clay. I've never used this medium before, but I've had a look online and it looks quite simple. So yes, what I'm going to do is I'm going to open this pack. So it's the first time I've used it. I'm hoping it's like plasticine or using pastry, but obviously with a different texture. And I'm going to make some round coasters. I think I'm going to try and make about 4. We'll see how we go. Yeah, make 4 in this circular shape. I'm just using a regular pastry cutter. And my plan is to use, I got this trim off an old jumper that I had, and I quite like the pattern. So my plan is to imprint this pattern into the clay, roll it out, cut out some circles, and then I believe I need to let the clay dry between 2 and 4 days. I plan on painting my coasters different colours, but in this colour scheme, because these colours are going to be introduced into my living room, which is going to be completed hopefully in 7 weeks' time. Right, I'm going to go rolling this out on my tile with a rolling pin, and what I'm aiming for is the thickness of a tile. Oh, it's just like making pastry. Right, I've just put this lacy trim on and I'm just going to imprint it in. Okay, the moment of truth. Oh, look at that. That's all right. And I'm going to cut it out. Right, so it's tempting now. Luckily, I've been watching online. You don't twizzle it around like you would pastry. You now remove the sides. Da, 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 da. Yay! Oh, look at that. That's great. I'm well pleased with that. Oh, yeah, yeah, I'm well pleased. Right, let's make some more. So this is my third one. And I'm just thinking as I'm making these, wouldn't these be lovely if they turn out well? But can you imagine doing these as gifts? You could like make a Christmas coaster, or actually something else has just dawned on me. Yeah, my lovely cousin Caroline, she bought me a gift. I'll show you in a minute. And I think it's made out of air dry clay looking at it. And I think actually it'd be quite easy to make. So I might make one in a minute when I've done these coasters. So this is the heart that I'm on about that was gifted to me by Caroline the other day. Isn't it lovely? With the needle and thread on it. So I'm going to try and make one of these now. Right, let's do Caroline a lacy heart. Let's do that. See how that goes. So I've put the heart on top and now I'm going to cut around with a pin. Let's see if this works. Oh yeah. I don't think you need any fancy tools to do this. Lift it off. Oh, that's good. And then remove the sides. Then I've noticed it's got a little hole that we need to make to put some thread through to hang it up. So let's find something. I'm going to use the end of a paintbrush. Just put it just there. And now I'm just going to smooth it over with a dab of water, just a tiny dab. Just to get it all nice and smooth. So I'm now going to lift these coasters off, give them a dab of water to smooth them out, but being careful not to put too much water on because obviously the clay's got to dry out, and the more water we put on it, the longer it's going to take. I'm not too worried about the sides at the moment because, as I say, I'm going to sand those when they're dry. Okay, so I've finished my coasters and my heart. So I'm going to leave them now for about 2 days, see how they go. And if they're ready, then I'll paint them up. But if not, I'll just leave them for a couple more days to dry properly. What do you think? They're not bad for a beginner, are they? Can you see this one? So whilst my coasters are drying, I'm going to crack on and make another snippet roll. As I said before, these can be used for journaling. You know, if you enjoy journaling, you can just unwrap them and use them for perhaps covers or things. It's all up to your imagination. But what I'm planning on doing is making a few of these and just putting them in a dish. And I just think they look really pretty with a kind of camphor stitch through them. If you didn't see my video last week, I've used lots of scraps to make these snippet rolls. You can see the video from last week. I'll link it up here. And so yeah, these are all scraps that I had from a Liberty project, and I didn't want to throw them away. The material was just so pretty. And I'm also using my scrap threads from old cross stitches that I've done in the past. So I've stitched this snippet roll together now, and you can see all the different colours on the back, but we're not bothered about the back, but you can see how I've done it. Just a normal running stitch, wrap it around the peg, and I'm going to stitch a button on here just to keep it closed. Let's find one, what I like. I collect all my buttons, they come in so handy. So let's have a look. Could have something like that. That's not colourful, or a little wooden heart. I think I'll go for something colourful. Let's see what we've got. Oh, that's a nice one. I'm going to sew that one on. I wonder how many of you viewers actually make journals. I've made a couple. I really enjoy it actually, and I think I want to save these. Make a few and say put them in a dish, decoration, but next time I make a journal I'll get them out. I think they'd make a nice cover for a journal. If you do make them, let me know, would you use these? And what would you use them for? As I've been stitching this button on, I've just had a thought. Next week, I'm going to make a air dry dish to put these in. So it'll add some colour to my room, and these will be ready for the next time I decide to make a journal. Jules 6506, Carla, Joelle, Bianca and Catherine, thank you so much for all your lovely comments last week. Thank you also to Belle and Stitch, Benjamin and Liz for their regular wonderful comments.